guys, welcome back again to another beautiful video. How are you all doing? If this is your first time coming across my face, thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Uju. You are highly welcome to Uncut with Uju. I would like to have you here, so smash the subscribe button to be part of this great community. Without wasting much of your time, let's just jump right into today's video. This particular lady was saying, she talked about the fact that there are a lot of things you can never do in Ghana. So she shared in details a lot of things you will never do in Ghana if you want to remain in Ghana. And I think this is more to foreigners. If you know you want to relocate to Ghana, please make sure you watch this video. Ghana is not porous. Ghana is not a lawless country. Ghana is not anywhere you just go in and come out like act anyhow you want. This is why Ghana is working. So she shared with us a lot of things that is going to shock you, things that you can never find a Ghanaian doing, especially on the streets of Ghana. And even if you wish to come to Ghana, these things you should never try it, so you don't enter their blacklist. And also, I have other videos which I'm going to let you guys watch shortly. Then we come back and react some.
The things that you shouldn't do when you are in Ghana.
Okay.
Say you're visiting for the first time, you left the country a really long time ago and this is your first time back, or you're looking to move to Ghana. Number one, forget that you've got a left hand. You should always use your right hand when eating, when shaking hands or greeting, when receiving or giving something, especially to elders, because it's very disrespectful to use your left hand. The reason being is your left hand is considered the toilet hand, so you shouldn't use it. And say by any chance you mistakenly use it, make sure you do say sorry and apologize. Number two, do not sniff food. It's not appropriate. It's disrespectful. Say you buy
left hand,
receiving
sniff
from someone and then you sniff.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't think that's right.
I don't know how to explain this one, but
it's just rude. Yeah.
Number three is disrespectful to call someone who's older than you an elder
By their name.
Their first name, whatever.
Yeah.
Do not call them by their name. Use something like
auntie,
mama or ma,
sir,
papa or
auntie,
da,
brother,
or auntie and uncles use a lot.
auntie, uncle,
When you agree to make sure you say
auntie,
uncle. Do not call them by their first name.
Yes.
It's disrespectful.
Even same in Nigeria, you don't do that.
Do not walk past an elder without greeting. Say there's no one on the road, it's just you and this auntie walking past each other.
You must greet.
Say good
you just
morning,
have to greet.
you just greet the person. And the reason being, I quite remember this back home. There was a saying, I forgot how it goes, but it's something like, oh, if you greet me and there's something that happened and it's bad on that road that you're going, I would tell you. But if you don't greet me, I'll just let you walk past and meet that danger. So it's very important that you greet. I'm not saying everyone you meet on the street greet. But for example, it's just like maybe the two of you, there's not a lot of people on the road that you're walking past, just say good morning, good afternoon. It's not that deep to just say a greeting. It's something.
It's good. It's good.
Number one, you see how you see people smoking on the road?
This part too.
Abroad, you can't do that in Ghana. Please do not smoke in public when you are in Ghana.
We Nigerians smoke anywhere,
but they don't do
everywhere.
it in public. They do it secretly or like when they are home or behind closed doors.
Really?
So
they do that anyhow in Nigeria.
An AP or whatever you've got, do that wherever you are before you go into the public. As someone smoking, that brings me to number two, getting drunk in public. You can't get hangover, you can't get drunk just like get drunk here, like in Ghana.
Really?
If you do that, you are considered, I don't know what's the word, a shame to your family. That's the word. Like you are bringing shame to your family. You shouldn't be doing that. So you can't drink. Drinks will be flowing in Ghana when you go to parties, but don't get drunk. It's not advisable to do that. More advice is for safety. Don't get drunk. Number three, don't swear. Don't use swearing language when you are in Ghana. It's not something we do.
It's same with Nigeria. You don't swear.
You never hear them like using the F word. It's just not something that we practice. So don't do that. It's very disrespectful. Some people can help it. Like a lot of British people, they talk using like the F word and then the F word. No, that's how they talk, but try to avoid it. Number four, when you get stopped by the police, don't talk too much about knowing your rights. If they want something small for the boys and you've got something small for the boys, give it to them and be free, okay? Stretching is just going to be long. It's just going to be long. You're going to waste time. If you do have something small for the boys, just give it to them and be done with it, honestly. Do not display public affection.
Part
This
3.
include kissing, holding hands, and sometimes even hugging.
Yeah, same
This
in
brings me to when I
Nigeria.
used to live in Belgium. There was this gossipy auntie, and I was just hugging a friend goodbye. Next time, no, my story was already home when I got home, and this was bano behedoya bonting. Meanwhile, I was just hugging a friend goodbye. So it could be that you're just hugging a friend goodbye, but the fact that it's opposite sex, it could be an issue. So keep your physical intimacy private, because it could be seen as inappropriate. Growing up, we never see our parents like doing this like in public or kissing or showing affection.
I be wondering how do we come?
It's just
how do we
it's just something that happens.
Yeah.
Number 2, be mindful of certain food. Do not eat every food like fork and knife or a spoon. Some food you have to eat with your hands, which could be seen like cultural practice. So food like swallows such as
banku, fufu,
rice ball. It's like certain food that you need to be able to eat with your hand, because it could be seen as inappropriate if you're eating like with a spoon or something like
especially
that. Me and my partner, we still have this issue because he eats fufu with a spoon and he complains about it's hot, so it hurts when he eats with his hand. But yeah, that's something. So be mindful of that. If you do that as well, make sure when you do visit, if it's hot and you're trying to practice the culture, wait for it to cool down and maybe you'll be able to handle the heat with your hand. Number 3, keep your thumbs down. Don't point your thumbs at anyone, because this could be seen as inappropriate or disrespect to the Ghanaian culture, especially when you bring it down like that. Do not do that to anyone. Number 4, make sure you always have cash on you. This one is very, very important because most of the food sellers on the street, they don't have access to bank transfers. They don't have access to contactless or like, what's it called? Card payments. They don't have that, so cash is what they prefer. Make sure you always have cash on you. If you're going to like certain restaurants, like fancy restaurant, maybe they will have that, but it's always best to always carry cash on you. Very, very important.
Wow, I really don't understand the thumbs up. That's actually very strange to me. What does she mean by thumbs up? Because you can easily give people thumbs up or thumbs down in Nigeria. Then she said kissing, of course that one is inappropriate in Nigeria, publicly, but people smoke anyhow now. Like you can randomly walk on the road and people are still smoking. Okay, then the only similarity, a lot of things are similar, like you can't call people by their names. Even now people are beginning to call people by their names, maybe because a lot of schools in Nigeria now practice British curriculum. So what they basically do is that they teach your children how to act like foreigner. So my daughter can come back and call me, let me not use my children, let me use like my neighbor can call me mommy, then call my son, my daughter's name or my son's name. I don't know if that makes sense. For example, if my son is let me use which English name will I use? Let me use Matthew. If my son's name is Matthew, my neighbor can call me mommy Matthew, or Matthew's mom if she wants to call me Matthew's mom. But while growing up, I can't call nobody can call my mom Uju's mom. We call her auntie, my dad uncle. That's how we do it here. But now people can randomly call you your children's name, like then they attach mom to it, which to me sometimes I was asking someone, I was like, is this not disrespectful? But you guys know we are practicing British curriculum, so a lot of children are being taught to call their teacher by Mrs. Like my daughter calls the teacher Mrs. Anne, Mrs. Rose. But normally, you don't do that before. You call them auntie. They don't want that auntie and uncle anymore. Please call me by my name, but then attach Mr. or Mrs. in front. So another thing, so I think people are beginning to loosen up in this culture, or should I say on this culture and tradition. Then eating with food, fork, and I was randomly passing the other day. I saw someone eating eba with fork and spoon, and she was enjoying herself. Nobody came for her. It's no longer a thing here. You can comfortably go to your parents' house, even if it's in the village, and then you eat with spoon and fork. People are no longer left hand and right hand now. Is no more a thing here. People randomly eat with their left hand and the right hand, and of course, people clean their bum with their right hand. So why are they calling left hand poo hand? Because people wipe with their right hand. So if there's any hand that they should be calling poo hand, is the right hand. I don't know. Do you wipe yourself with your left hand? Even though I feel that she went like backward. Like she's talking about things happening in the Asian, because I believe now it is a little bit easier. Then yeah, public affection is a no in an African home, be it Ghana, be it in Nigeria. But the other things are being a bit less. People are beginning to loosen up a bit. It's not as tedious or as difficult as it used to be. Let me know what you think in the comment. The only strange one that she mentioned was giving people thumbs up and thumbs down in Nigeria and in Ghana. I don't understand that. Please explain for me in the comments so that I get to know, because I learn a lot from my comment section, and I learn a lot just by creating content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching up until now. These are things you should never do in Ghana. In case if you want to go to Ghana, make sure you obey their country. The country is not a lawless country. They have stipulated rules and regulations that govern them, and these guys are strict when it comes to their rules and regulations. Okay, this is to show that Ghana is indeed working. Let me know your honest opinion in the comments. If this is your first time coming across this gorgeous looking woman, thank you guys so much for clicking on my video. I would like to have you here. So smash the subscribe button to be part of this great community. Join my channel membership by clicking on the join button just right here or right here. I don't know. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye.